there are many horrendous stories about surgeries going wrong. A common reason usually is medical negligence. Well, that is the case of Ernest Opong, who went for an appendix surgery on 29 December 2017 at the Ridge Hospital. Sadly for Ernest, he left the operating room with burns from his waist and parts of his groin. That surgery has left him with a lifelong problem. The hospital, after persistent pressure from Ernest, paid for all his medical bills. But what next for after that compensation? Ernest joins me in the studio so we can have a quick chat. Ernest, how are you doing?
Fine, thank you.
Have you been in touch with the hospital since they paid for your medical bills?
Not really.
Not really?
Yes.
So did you ask them? First of all, tell us a little bit of your story, by the way. You went in for surgery?
Yes.
And then what happened?
I went for the surgery and it was done successfully. But then at the recovery ward, I realized this burning sensation on my right thigh through to my waist to the back of, and then joining here. So I asked them what was happening because the pain was so intensive, and then I just didn't know what was going on. And then they went to call the doctor to come and have a look at me. That was when he came to explain to me that it was a diatemy machine that got me injured.
What machine again?
Diatemy machine.
Termin machine.
Diatemy.
Diatemy machine.
Yes.
Okay, what does it do?
Well, actually, in the medical field, that's
okay, so
yes,
you don't know
yes,
very
yes,
well.
yes.
So they told you that that is the reason why you're having that burning
They
sensation.
said I had a diatemy burn. So I think that machine caused the burn.
So what did you tell them then?
Actually, I wasn't happy. I wasn't happy because I had wanted to leave on time, and then I saw those burnt part of my body. I was discouraged even going for the surgery.
Do you still feel that those burns? I mean, how this was 2017, so
Yes.
we're looking at about a year.
It's 2 weeks that I came from Ridge Hospital.
Okay.
Yes.
So do you still feel the burning
Yes,
sensation?
yes. I feel it. I feel it. See, there are scraps on the body, and it's not smooth. It's
Are you able to show us? Or
yes, I can show you.
I mean, the part that's on your stomach.
Yes.
Maybe if you could show us a little bit of that.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know if he has to stand up, but maybe if you lift up your shirt now, we could. Oh, there it is. Okay. So I mean, no, just go up a little. No. Just what we see here is fine. Just take your trouser up a bit. Yeah.
Okay.
So the machine just.
This is the mark of the surgery.
Okay.
And this is what happened.
Okay, that's okay. That's okay. So, did they not see? Did they give you any explanation why you had those burns?
Actually, not a satisfied.
What did they say?
The doctor told me. Actually, he himself.
He doesn't understand.
Yes, he doesn't understand what occurred for those burns to take place.
Wow.
Yes.
So then they decided to waive off your medical bills. So they said, go home, we will not pay any medical bills. Is that what happened?
Yes, it was some persistent pressure. That is when they decided to refund the medical bills. I paid for the medical bills.
You paid for the medical bills. So after they realized the mistake, then they refunded
it to me.
Your money back to you.
Yes.
Wow. Apart from the pain that you feel, have you had it checked? And what did the doctors who check it say? Actually,
since I got out, I'm to go for a review on 21st May. So I think it's about 5 days to go or 4 days to go. Yes, so 4 days ahead of me, I'll go there and then
have it checked.
Have it checked.
So that you can, because I'm trying to find out whether it has any lifelong implications for you.
Yes.
The burns.
Yes.
Is that what the doctors say? Or you believe that it will have some?
I believe that, yes, I believe that.
Well, maybe we should have the doctors check it.
It's because of how I feel inside me.
Okay, you still feel the burning sensation?
Yes, the pain is still going on.
Now, what do you want the Ridge Hospital to do with this case? Are you considering legal action?
Yes.
You are?
Yes.
Have you spoken to the authorities at the hospital so they can, determine whether they want to go to court to settle it or if they want to settle it with you?
Actually, nobody wants to speak on this matter as compared to the compensation.
Okay.
So when the legal action started, then we know how to get it.
Okay.
Yeah, nobody has ever spoken on this matter about giving me something. Nobody at the Ridge Hospital.
Did you try to get them to talk to you?
Yes, you always go there, they tell you the director is gone for meetings, he's out, he's this, he's that. So it got me pissed off, and then I didn't wanted to go and see him again. I never saw him with my eyes till I got out. He doesn't even know me.
When do you intend to take the legal action that you're talking about? Is that something you're already thinking about?
I've thought about it already.
So are you? Do you have a lawyer or something?
No. I want a prospective lawyer from now. I'm talking to lawyers.
To lawyers.
To select who can handle this case properly for me. Yes.
I don't know. I really don't know. I think you'd have to. I would think that you have to let the doctors have a check on it so we can look at the implications that it will have for your health going forward.
Yes.
I think that when you know that, then you'll be able to take it any further. But what are your last words? If I'd give you that opportunity for a final word, what would you say?
This thing that happened to me, they should be very careful it doesn't happen to any other body. Because it's very sad to go to Ridge Hospital and then come out like this. It's very, very, very speak ill of them. So they have to work on their machines and technical duties at the theater to know what's going on.
Okay.
Yes, because I'm not happy anytime I go to the bathroom to bath, I just don't feel happy. I just feel crazy when I see those marks on my body. Very crazy.
I can imagine.
Yes.
What do you want the Ridge Hospital to do by way of compensation? Since you're talking about legal action now, what do you expect from them?
The court is going to determine. I don't really know anything about that.
So you're suing them. Yes. You're suing the Ridge Hospital for medical negligence.
Yes.
Okay. All right. Well, we'll be here to follow up on that particular story as and when you do. But you say you have 4 days to go for a check.
Yes.
On the bends, right?
Yes.
Okay. So after 4 days, then I believe that you will know whether or not it will have any lifelong implications for you. But thank you very much for sharing your story. Hopefully some people will take inspiration from that, and hopefully some doctors or medical practitioners will take a cue to be a bit more careful with people who place their lives in their care. And Estopon there, who is a victim of medical negligence, he says that he's going to take legal action. We'll bring you more on that when we have it. Ernest, thank you very much for coming once again.
Thank you very much.